My heart just lives to be right here in Sanford Stadium. Ain't no other place I'd rather be. Oh man, it's beautiful, absolutely beautiful. It's gonna be pretty tonight. It's gonna be pretty tonight. I don't care if you're in that far corner, there's not a bad seat in this house. Right over in that corner, there used to be a little peanut stand set right in the bank. And our peanut guy always told us, he says, boys, if you sell out of peanuts, you get to sit down and watch the rest of the game. And I'd sit right over in that corner. I'd sit right over there in that corner and watch the game, watch the rest of the ball game. And I did that, we did that with Coca-Cola. Went from peanuts to Coca-Colas to parking cars to buying tickets to get in to see Georgia. And now we've been buying tickets 39 years. Special, special. I could sit right here and wait till the game gets started right here. I could sit right here and wait on them. Yes, sirree. And go Dogs. Well, it's Friday night. It's quiet out here now, with peace and calm, and tomorrow it all lets loose, and it's Bulldog Saturday, and we get cranked up, ready to go tailgate. This is my Bulldog truck. Get 'em, dogs. Oh, 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 oh. Sit, sit. Good boy. Good boy. That daddy boy. Come on, Muncie. Come on, baby. Come on with daddy. Now it's time to go paint my head. Get it ready to go. Well, Mama's gonna try normally the Georgia-Florida game. She puts an alligator in the dog's mouth, but today we're gonna try to put an Auburn tiger in his mouth and have that dog holding him like we're ready to go. Gonna go get him.
This is what we're hoped to achieve.
The tiger in his mouth.
We hope it looks better in this. We'll have to put a couple of coats on. The white tends to be streaky in the first coat.
This cuts it from about 2 hours down to about 45 minutes. We was at the Georgia-Florida game, and I had an art student that started off painting it, and she was gonna go to the Georgia-Florida game with us. And at the last minute, she backed out and couldn't go. And my wife just looked over at me and she said, let me paint that head. And I looked over and I said, Diane, paint the bulldog on my head? She says, I can paint that bulldog. I just dropped my head. I said, all right, paint it. If you're gonna paint it, paint it. And she's been painting it now. She's been painting it ever since.
And if we're lucky, most of this will still be on his head in the morning. I think you need to look at it.
Look. Good gravy. Man, that looks good. Look at that tiger. That's exactly what the dog's gonna do to the tiger right there tomorrow. And then I'm gonna, I'm gonna help him. Get him, dogs. Sick him. Get them, dogs. Dogs number one in my book. Dogs number one in my book. My dad worked for the University of Georgia as a physical player and was a plumber. He got to where he couldn't get up and down, and somehow he knew Irk Russell. So Irk asked him to come over to the university to drive a bus for him, to drive a bus at the university. And Daddy would drive them. He would drive the defensive team, and the team got to asking him in 1980 when he was going to shave his head and paint a bulldog on it. And finally, when Georgia went to the Sugar Bowl, Daddy shaved his head and had an art student at Georgia paint the bulldog on his head. People there just went absolutely bananas over what he had done. And from there in 1980, he kept painting it up until '87, and he followed them up until he passed away. I mean, everywhere the Dogs went, my daddy was with them. All the people around me kept saying, Mike, you got to keep it going, you got to keep it going. And I didn't want to do anything to hurt what my daddy had started or what he had done. And I told myself, well, I'll do it, but I'll do it my way. And that's where I come up with the overhauls and the red shirt and the patches and all. I do it in honor of my daddy. I want to keep what he started going. Get them, Dogs, you the one. You can do it, Dogs. Get them, Dogs. Oof, 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 oof. Good morning, good morning. Glad to see you this morning. This is my baby boy, Trent Woods, and the plans are when I get ready to retire or hang it up, he'll be Big Dog 3. This is the next one right here.
I didn't realize it was as big a tradition as it was for the last few years where, you know, all of a sudden there's so many people that now like, oh, my kids got their picture with your father, and, you know, or like, you know, we look for him every game and stuff like that. And, you know, I think the people around, you know, look at it, you know, more as like, you know, he's kind of like the icon.
Get them, Dogs. Yes, sir. Hey, let's go get them.
But Big Dog, what happened to your head?
I got head-butted. A guy walked by and head-butted me and knocked my head off my tiger. Knocked the head off the tiger.
So we're gonna do a little touch-up.
We're gonna do a little touch-up. Ready to go again. Oh, Big Dog ready to go again. Got head-butted, and the Big Dog ready to go again. It goes from there all the way up to game time, and I'll walk around and meet my fans and talk to them and have pictures made, and I think that's great. Get them, Dogs! Get them, Dogs! Come on, Dogs!
Let's go, Dogs!
Get them, Dogs!
Get 'em, Dogs!
Breaks my heart that people know that I love Georgia, and that's what it's all about. War Eagles, my hind! Get them, Dogs! I got you! I got you! We made a 2-block loop. I believe we met Unreal that the Georgia fan. Oh!
What's
Yeah.
up?
Get them, Dogs. Come on, baby!
We're taking it this time!
It's game time and we're ready to come here to win. Go, Dogs! When that game gets going, there's no other place that I'd rather be in this country than be right there in Sanford Stadium. When that crowd really gets up and gets fired up, that just absolutely, that fires me up more. We're gonna win this game. We're gonna win this game. Sitting in here now, all the times that I come here with my dad, watching football with him, growing up with him, and just enjoying the day with your dad. There ain't nothing no better. Nothing no better sitting in here with your dad and watching. Oh man, we had some good days here. Just great days. Absolutely great days. I miss him today. But I know he's watching me. There ain't no doubt in my mind. I know my daddy is watching this stadium. If there's dog football in heaven, my daddy's up there pulling it on. And I guess that's why in me that I love the Dogs and gonna support them till I die. Gonna support them right here till I die.